Insta360 have just refused to slow down over the past few years. If it's not new cameras, then it's new accessories. And even though they already have hands down the best 360 action camera on the market already with the X4, they've even gone a step further with that too, presenting the Insta360 X5. Honestly, this company continues to impress me with each new release. Not only have they continued to develop an already strong platform, in terms of both hardware and software for that matter, they've listened to consumer feedback in two key aspects and come up with their latest iteration of their 360 camera, the X5. On the face of it, it actually looks very similar to the X4 in terms of overall design. I mean, it's worked perfectly well for several iterations before this one, so I guess there's no need to change a design that just already works. It's still IP68 waterproof of course, although it does carry a slight facelift with some added features as well as placement alterations here and there, but on the face of it, we have that standard candy bar style shape with the two lenses on either side just as before. More on those shortly though. Otherwise, even with the X5's developments, the weight stays identical too, which is an impressive feat alone. On the business side of the device then, the touch-sensitive screen is the same size, no changes there, although it was more than good enough before, so there was no real need to change this regardless. I'm perfectly happy with it. It's just as bright and responsive as the X4. Just above, a slightly larger microphone opening, while underneath we have the two operational buttons along with a small status LED. We have a larger change on the opposite side then. No longer do we have that ribbed design from the X4, it's this more rugged triangular design now. With a status LED at the bottom, the most noticeable change on this side is just under the lens. A microphone with an all-new multi-layer steel mesh wind guard that silences wind noise. Insta360 claim it ensures your audio stays clear and immersive even in tough environments. We'll have to put that to the test later. Moving down to the bottom then, we maintain that metal 1/4" 20 mounting point, which is vital for a camera of this nature, but now we also have the Insta360 quick release system integrated straight in, which I really do welcome since it means this is finally now compatible with the Insta360 quick release mount. It's not a super tight fit, mind, but that shouldn't matter considering the fantastic flow state stabilization that smooths out knocks and bumps regardless. There are more changes to the sides too. While the power and quick switch buttons are in the same spot and feel just as tactile as before, the camera's main USB-C charge and data sync port has moved across to this side too with the X5, now with a slide and lift panel rather than the X4's sliding switch. Having the port down the bottom does seem to make the unit easier to charge while standing, mind, although talking of charging, the main battery is located on the opposite side, using the same dual clip release system which works perfectly well. The battery is a higher capacity 2400 mAh this time round, an improvement over the X4's 2290, now providing up to 185 minutes of battery life, and it charges up to 80% in just 20 minutes too. Note though that the battery is ever so slightly physically larger, and more importantly it carries a different shape, with the connection now being set further back along the bottom. Unfortunately, that does mean any Insta360 X4 batteries will not be compatible with the X5 or vice versa. More annoyingly, it means the portable charging case, which I think is a great accompanying accessory, cannot be used with the larger X5 batteries either, so something to bear in mind if you're contemplating the upgrade. Otherwise, the microSD card slot is in the same slightly fidgety location, after which the battery slides and secures straight in. While Insta360 have clearly concentrated on audio capture quality with that new front wind guard then, it's a similar story on the sides, with slightly larger mesh-covered microphones now placed vertically rather than horizontally, with one side having a speaker just below. That means 4 well-sized microphones located on all 4 sides of the camera, leaving 2 smaller holes on either side up top, which I assume are vent holes. Overall then, while we have some welcome upgrades here, so that increased battery life, at the expense of a physical shape change however, the bottom quick release mount integration, and the superior audio capture, the star of the show is of course with the lenses themselves. We have dual 1/1.28 inch sensors this time round. That's 144% larger than the X4 in fact, and should result in capturing significantly more light, meaning sharper details, richer colours and reduced noise, even in low light conditions. Driving them is a triple AI chip system which is set to deliver 140% more computing power, enhancing dynamic range, real-time low-light performance and overall image quality, such as capturing 5.7K at 60 in full HDR this time round. That sounds mighty impressive. So not only is this the most powerful 360 camera out there, it's also the toughest 360 camera too. Of course, the lenses are always exposed, making scratches and damage a constant concern. A scratched lens generally means expensive repairs, long wait times and frustrating downtime. This time round though, an ultra hard coating makes the X5's lenses extra tough, even more scratch resistant and 100% more drop resistant than the X4. And if that wasn't enough, Insta360 have listened to consumer feedback and now provide us with an all-new replaceable lens system. No more costly repairs or waiting weeks for service. The X5's new replaceable lens design lets you pop out the damaged lens and snap in fresh ones with the lens replacement kit. No stress and no waiting for repairs. So with a new facelift design, longer battery life, integrated quick-release mounting system, stronger audio capture, the dual 1/1.28-inch sensors with the triple AI chipset, as well as the replaceable lens system, this certainly does seem like a solid upgrade. Unfortunately, I've not had enough time with the camera to actually test video and audio capture, so I just wanted to share my first impressions for the meantime, but I'll continue to test actual video quality and, more importantly, how it deals with lower light capture in a follow-up full review. So if there's anything you'd like to see in particular, please do leave a comment below. So far though, I'm really liking what I see here, and if the improved low light and audio capture do hold true, this could be a solid upgrade.